Hello friends. So today we are actually doing the derivation of lens formula, that is 1 by V plus 1 by U is equals to 1 by F. So this is a very interesting formula of class 10. 1 by V minus 1 by U equals to 1 by F, where U is referred to the object distance, V is referred to the image distance, and F is the focal length for convex lens, which is positive. Before we do the proof, we should know that what are the basic assumptions we take. The first assumption is that lens used is a thin lens. We normally we assume the lens to be very thin. Number two, aperture of the lens is very small. What do you mean by aperture? Aperture means the area of the lens that is exposed to light. So that is known as aperture of the lens. Number three, the incident rays, the refracted rays make very small angles with the principal axis. Since the angles are very small, so we normally take the values and of the angles to be small. So therefore, there can be done. So these type of rays are also known as paraxial rays, and the values we take are also known as paraxial values. Object is a small object placed on the principal axis. So these are the basic assumption that we take while doing the lens formula. Now I directly move on to the next page for the proof of the lens formula. So let me just draw a lens first. So I consider a principal axis like this. So we consider a principal axis over here, and I consider a convex lens over here. I try to draw the convex lens like this. So over here, this is the convex lens. Now, if I just complete the convex lens, it will be something like this. So it will be just, so this is my convex lens I have considered. And over here, so this is a convex lens we have drawn. Over here, I consider, suppose this is the F1, and I consider this to be, suppose, F2, and this is 2F1, and this is 2F2. This is 2F2. Now, this is the optical center of the lens. So this is the optical center of the lens. So over here, this is the optical center of the lens. Now what happens? Let us consider the diagram over here, and that means let me consider a object over here, and I consider this object, and let the object be placed over here with a in between say F1 and 2F1. So I consider an object, a very small object like this. I consider. Let us consider AB to be the object. Now what happens? The light from this rays from this object will strike over here, and then it will pass through the focus. It will pass through the focus. And over here, you will find this particular another ray will just pass through the optical center, and it will meet somewhere over here. So wherever they meet, so that point, from that point, if I draw the image, so that will be the image formed. So let me draw the image with a different color so that you understand better. So this is our image formed. Is this clear? So this is our image formed. So if I consider this object to be AB, so let me consider this object to be AB, and I consider this image to be A1, B1. I consider the image to be A1, B1. And let me name this point. Let this point be M over here. And over here, we have considered this M. Now, here we'll consider two triangles. So we'll use the basic geometry of similar triangles. So I'll consider triangle ABO and I will consider the triangle A1 B1 O. I'll consider triangle ABO and I'll consider triangle A1 B1 O. So children, these two triangles are similar. So if they are similar, how do you know this is similar? Because this angle is equals to this angle. This is the basic geometry. This angle ABO is equals to angle A1 B1O 90 degree. These two angles are vertically opposite. That is, I can write it also for you. That is, angle AOB is equals to angle AOB is equals to angle A1 OB1. Similarly, angle ABO is equals to angle A1 B1O. They are both 90 degrees. Similarly, third angle equal to the third angle. So we can say triangle ABO is similar to triangle A1 B1O. So this is similar to these triangles. So if triangles are similar, then the sides are proportional. So if the triangles are similar, then sides are proportional. So if the sides are proportional means, that is, I can say that A1 B1 by AB, okay, A1 B1 by AB is equals to B1 O divided by BO. Am I clear or not? So A1 B1 by AB is equals to B1 O by BO. So this we can say it. So this is A1 B1 by AB is equals to B1 O by BO. Now children, if I ask you, or rather we could have written this as OB1 also. If I ask you what is B1O or OB1, so OB1 is nothing but this is the image distance. This is the image distance. So according to sign convention, what can I take? This OB1 can be taken as minus plus V. Similarly, I can take OB as the object distance. OB as the object distance. And this can be taken as minus U. So we can take this. Am I clear? So now if I just move on to the next page. So what can I write? I can write A1 B1 by AB is equals to, therefore I can write minus plus V by minus U. So that can be written as minus V by U. So this is, I got my first equation. Now I move on to I will turn the page once again. I will move on to the previous page. Now we'll be considering over here two more triangles. Which two triangles we'll consider? Let me write over here only. That is triangle MOF2 and triangle A1 B1 F2. They are also similar. So I can directly write A1 B1 by OM is equals to A1 B1 by OM is equals to F2 B1 divided by OF2. F2 B1 divided by OF2. Now children, what is OM? What is OM? OM is equals to AB. So I can obviously write this is equals to A1 B1 by AB. So this is another equation we have got. Let us consider this to be equation 2. So what is F2 B1? From this diagram, it is very much clear that F2 B1 is equals to OB1 minus OF2. So I can write from here. I will move on to the next page that I have left. That is F2 B1 is equals to, what can I write? This F2 B1, just I turn the page once again. So what is F2 B1? F2B1 is equals to OB1 minus OF2. So I can write F2B1 is equals to OB1 minus OF2. Similarly, if I just turn it over here once again, so I can obviously write what is OF2. OF2 is nothing but the focal length. So I can write from here, that is A1B1, or what is OB1? OB1 equals to V, we have already considered. And what is OF2? That is equals to F. So we can write F2B1 is equals to V minus F. And we can write A1B1 by AB. A1B1 by AB is equals to V minus F, that is F2B1, divided by OF2, that is F. So this is my next equation, that is the third equation. So from 1 and 3, what should I get? So if I just write over here only, from 1 and 3, we get minus V by U is equals to V minus F by F. Cross multiply, minus VF is equals to UV minus UF. So move this to this side, to the left hand side. So I'll be getting UF minus VF is equals to UV. Take F common, so we'll be getting U minus V by UV is equals to 1, or U by UV minus V by UV is equals to 1 upon F. So I can just cancel them like this. If I cancel them, so I can cancel U with U, I can cancel V with V. So what we left with? We are left with 1 by V minus 1 by U is equals to 1 by F. So this is the length formula which we have derived. So this is only known as length formula that we have. Am I clear? So this is the length formula we have derived. Now children, I will just use equation 1 once again, and just I will move on to the next page. So in the next page, I will try to do the proof for magnification. So I'll try to do the proof for magnification. Now what is magnification? Magnification basically is the ratio of image size divided by object size, isn't it? So this is the image size by the object size. Now I move on to the previous page once again. I would like to draw your attention in this particular figure. Here AB is the object, A1, B1 is the image. So can I not write over here AB, since it is above principal axis, as plus HO, that is height of the object, and I will take A1, B1, that is below principal axis, as minus HI, that is height of the image. So this is your height. HO refers to height of object, and HI refers to height of image. HI, height of image. So this is height of object and this is height of image. So what can I say from here? I just move it over here. So I can write from equation 1, I can obviously write, that is A1, B1, A1, B1, A1, B1 by AB. I have written as minus V by U. So I can write, instead of A1, B1, I can write minus HI divided by HO, and this is equals to minus V by U. Now magnification, I told you image size, that is HI by HO. This is magnification. So therefore I can write this equation as HI by HO is equals to V upon U. Hi by Ho is the magnification. So magnification equals to V by U. So in case of lens, for lens, magnification formula is magnification is M equals to V by U. Am I clear to all of you? So we have done the proof of lens formula, and we have also done the proof for mirror, that is according to the